What's up, Lucky Gamers? It's Lucky Lux. So, gonna be showing my CN account, where it's at, and I'm gonna start talking about more things in the CN because I believe that you guys should know. So today, just gonna be showing my account, where we're at, what's the direction, and everything, and you guys can just see some things. And then I'll be making a video going over the characters, right? Just like how I do on Global. Alright guys, so this is my account. It's level 37, which is funny because 37 is one of my favorite characters. But this account is fairly new. It was made October 12th, so it's a little what is that? Just a little over a month, right? Yeah. So right now we're in 1.4 for CN. Now, my account is not perfect because I didn't get a lot of the energy that everyone got, like from the start of launch, and then like I'm just behind. Like, pretty much like all of my friends are several levels higher than me, right? So they're up to like 66, and a lot of them are just way out there. So, who do I have on my account? So, I started off with Lilia when I did the beginner banner, right? And I liked her. I have her skin. And then the next banner that came up was Black Dwarf. I went ahead and got Black Dwarf. So I came in the second half of 1.3. So characters like Changeling, Tooth Fairy, Shemaine, Conjura, I missed out on, right? I'm not too worried about 1.1 because we're already there. So my CN account is not perfect, but being that we're in 1.3, 1.4, second half of 1.4 now, I can definitely show a lot, right? It's a little further away for some people. So I do have Black Dwarf. I'm gonna do a character guide on Black Dwarf, going over her kit. A lot of people like her. Every time I stream and show her, people are excited to see her. So I will be going over her. 37 is the next character that I ended up getting. I actually got really lucky, won all my 50/50s. I got her up to Portrait 3. She's pretty crazy at Portrait 3. Like the first portrait, she gets like crit rate, and then she gets extra damage on her follow-up attack, and this helps. But I'll be doing a character guide over her as well. I think she's a beautiful character with her abilities and everything like that. She has the Greek look. Really nice character. And then for 6, I'm gonna have to wait a little bit to get him because I just did some summons and I literally just lost a 50/50. Just kind of doing some while I haven't been streaming. But yeah, I just got Miss New Babel, which is still decent because I don't have Miss New Babel, so I can go over her definitely for doing a guide because a lot of people have been wanting me to go over Miss New Babel. So it works out. I got her. I'm glad because like when I saw the mineral, I was like, I hope it's not Eternity because I already have Eternity. It ended up being Miss New Babel, so kind of excited about that. And do you know, like, you know, in where we're at, since we're at 1.4, I could have absolutely gotten like Melania or Pickles too because they're in the standard now. Because they get added 3 patches after. So yeah, so next summon I do 6 is gonna be guaranteed. We'll be going over him. He's a Gamba buffer debuffer. So we'll be going over his kit, leveling him and everything. Probably getting him in the next couple days. Since he is guaranteed, because I did lose the 50/50, which was like my first 50/50 that I lost. Because like I have won pretty much every 50/50 from then. Like done a lot of summons, but like that was my first one. So in terms of the account, so like who we're using, so I use like 37 Lilia and like Balloon Party as a team. With Black Dwarf, I really don't have a pairing that I want to use with her because she's very AP hungry, which I'll explain why when I go over her. because like using characters like Baby Blue isn't really the best. So I'm definitely gonna have to level up like my Sonetto to work with my Black Dwarf, and then just use like one of my healers, because I do have like DK, I have Lasource, Balloon Party. I have to decide which one I want to use with them. I use Lily and 37 together because Lilia, when she crits, her follow-up attack helps 37. I explained that in my crit video. Right, so I have them. And then if I wanted to use 37 as a DPS on a separate team, I could do like 37 with Baby Blue and a healer, and I could do Lilia with Bicure and Bloom and a healer. So I do have that option as well, right? A couple different options. Like I leveled up Sweetheart because I got the skin from her from the battle pass, and I needed a beast DPS, right? So that's why I have her. Twin Sleep leveled up because I didn't have Baby Blue at the time, and I wanted to use a debuffer, and so she worked out, right? So that's pretty much where we're at. Now we have Miss New Babble, which I can use Miss New Babble with 37 as well, because they're all Genesis. And there was a team that Sir in the Discord told me about, I believe. No, it was not Sir. It was somebody else. Somebody else told me about a team with Miss New Babble, 37, and Tooth Fairy. So hopefully in 1.5, if I lose a 50-50, I can get Tooth Fairy, right? Everybody else, I do have some of the other characters like Charlie. I do have Diggers, which I'll be going over him as well since I already got him. And then there's some other 5 stars. And then some of these 4 stars I just don't use, like, right? Well, all of these characters I use on my new account. Because, like, I kind of, the reason why I was able to speak to so many mistakes is because, like, I did a little too much for the amount of stamina that I had. I leveled too many characters because I was just excited to play the game. And I ended up leveling the wrong characters. Like, I don't have a lot of the resonates for other characters level, right? Like, resonates are pretty low. But I did go ahead and do Lilias and 37s because I just will be using them regardless, right? I need to do like Black Dwarfs. Hers is only level 2, which is really sad considering how strong she is. And I do need to get her to Insight 3. And I'll explain that why. But yeah, this is pretty much where my account is. So like where we're at, like the story does open up to chapter 5. Chapter 5 is quite difficult because it adds a lot of bosses. So as you guys know, anything that has like this pyramid eye is going to be a boss. So I'll do separate videos kind of showing these. Like, I don't want to do too many spoilers, right? But there's going to be bosses on these. So just know that in terms of where I'm at in Artificial, I'm still struggling because like I didn't level up my account evenly, so I just need to do my surface. Probably need to reset this level to do it because I definitely have the power, but I love again, I'm missing out on so much stamina. So I have to be a little bit smarter of how I level going forward, and I kind of wasted some things. But like with the characters that I do have, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with them and run the separate teams because I can make teams out of every character I leveled. I just have to be a little bit smarter going forward. But yeah, hopefully be breaking surface and then going into limbo, because I wasn't aware that you needed multiple teams when I first played. I kind of just hopped in blindly, and then I was like, oh snap, this is just like Spiral Abyss and stuff like that. So that's where I learned a lot of that from. The 1.4 event, I should make a video about this. It's really fun. I've been doing it. It's 2 halves to it. This first part was fighting bosses here. You'll find out who this boss is in global later, but really fun fights. I love it. You're getting Insight 3 materials and everything. There's a Gamba for the rewards where you get Psycube and stuff still in all of the mats. And there's a fun math event in the first half of 37. I haven't started the 6 event, so we'll be doing that together on stream when I do it. There's also Utu. We'll be doing a whole sesh on Utu and then giving a video out as well to explain that for people in global. So there's a lot of stuff that I can make videos on and do. I really I've really been slacking. I need to make a lot more CN content since I have the ability to play this. I'm gonna do it, and again, I'm gonna try to get 6. But yeah, guys, that's where that is. Oh, a couple of people asked me like if anything opens up stage wise. No, all the stages are gonna stay where they're at, right? Some people have been asking me that. Everything is at its max already, so you just keep doing it. Psych cubes, they have added some psych cubes to the shop, right? So there are some new ones, which I need to get one. I just haven't really decided. But yeah, they have added a 6-star, couple 6 stars. Like the one that's from 1.1 is added up in here, right? And then there's a new one, which I'll go over. And then there's like ones from different events as well. So I need to talk about that one because I got one for 37. I'm trying to see what else. And of course, you guys can let me know in the comment section if there's anything else you want to hear. Oh, they did like the 5-star selector in 1.4 as well. So all the 5 stars from 1.0 and 1.1 got added to a 5-star selector. I didn't really talk about it much, and I got the footage for it, but because like it was so far ahead, I didn't want people getting too excited. But I can kind of let you know here, and I'll do a separate video. But if there's a 5-star that you're looking for and that you're summoning for, like, and you don't really want to waste gems, if they're from the standard like 1.0 or they come out in 1.1, you can still get them. So don't stress yourself out on that. It's very possible to get them. Also, in 1.4, they did a login. So the 20 summons you've probably heard about. 10 days. So the first half was 10 days of summons, and then they did another 10 days. So they've been really generous over here on CN just with the rewards. I've been still getting some stuff from the mail and everything, but just not as much as like a launch. I think they're going pretty hard on global. Not sure what they did for launch of CN, but yeah, this is what CN is like. I like it. Still got to work on my wilderness. There's some crazy wilderness things that we've seen. Oh, and you're probably wondering, what is this banner? All 4 of these characters are rated up, so it's a milestone banner. I wouldn't necessarily recommend, if this comes to global, I really wouldn't recommend like going for this unless you just want to whale, because like there's just so many rate ups, so many rate ups on it. But they did give us 7 days of free summons on it, so that was nice. And it's pretty interesting. But yeah, everything here is rated up, so it's a little crazy, a little chaotic. But yeah, that's pretty much oh, I keep forgetting, guys, so I'm sorry if this video just is all over the place because there's just so much. They opened up these like character stories. So the first one was Charlie. This next one here is Oliver. So you pretty much can go through here learning a little bit about the character, and then there's the stages that you do. There was 7 rounds in the first one, so I got to do this second one, and they're pretty difficult fights getting through them. I'm only gonna get to like stage 6. So all in all, like 1.4 adds a lot of challenges. Being chapter 5 has a lot more bosses. The event is pretty difficult, especially for having a mediocre account. So I will say, like, once you get to 1.4, you'll start seeing a lot more, even more in-game stuff, more boss fights, a lot more interesting things. So 1.4 is definitely something to look forward to when we get there. But yeah, that's all I have for this. Again, I just really wanted to show the account, and then I'll go into separate guides and things like that. But I just wanted to put a video out showing my account and everything, and hopefully getting some of you guys excited for some of this stuff. If there's a video that you want me to do specifically from what you saw here, please let me know in the comment section. It helps me out with ideas, because there's like global content to make, but then there's also tons of CN content that I want to make, and I've been slacking on it. A lot of you've seen it from streams, but I really think I should publish some videos. So let me know down in the comment section. Hit the like button to just help out this video, and sub to the channel, because we'll be doing tons and tons and tons of R999 content. We sticking with the game. So come hang out with us. Also, click the bell because I will be live streaming again. Internet and everything is fixed, so we'll be live streaming. But anyways, you lucky gamers, have a good one. Lucky Lex out.